Hello, everyone. Hope you all are having a good weekend. I'm recording this on a Sunday afternoon. This is going to be a new series. It's all about GCP and mainly around the data and analytics services. But yeah, this is not going to be like my other series where I have been talking about my experiences or trying to explain things that I have learned. This is more about learning GCP together. I've just started exploring GCP and the various data services within the Google Cloud platform. And this series is mainly to share my learnings and maybe to learn along with you. In the comments, you can let me know some of the new things that you have been learning in GCP, or once you see this video, what all things you learned or what all things we should explore together. So this series is for those who are learning GCP along with me. You may not find a lot of expert content in this series. If you're looking for that, maybe this is not the right series. But if you're learning and would like to learn GCP along with me and explore these services, then definitely please stay tuned, and we'll try to explore more and more services in the data domain in GCP in the coming few weeks. So let's get started. The very first slide that I've created is around why we should explore Google Cloud Platform, right? And before we learn anything, the why is always very important. Since AWS is there, Azure is there, many of you, I'm sure, would be already working in these platforms. AWS is one of the most popular platform that people are using. So why we should also learn GCP, right? Obviously, it is because it is gaining a lot of traction. You'll see a lot of people started talking about GCP. There are new certifications that have started coming up. There is this a Google Digital Cloud Leader certification, which is not only for the techie folks but also for folks who have just starting with cloud, or for the business managers as well. So a lot of things are happening in the GCP world, and if you look at, even if you go to Upwork and if you try to explore some of the job opportunities, right, there are a lot of tasks or jobs you'll see around GCP. So I think it's the right time to look at GCP and explore it further. So I went and looked at the official documentation also, and I found there are five important reasons that even Google has mentioned in that documentation why we should give GCP a shot at least, right? So the five main reasons are security, pricing, obviously the data and ML services within GCP, which are one of the most innovative ones, and we'll be mainly focusing around these in our next few lectures. Its global network and the environment, right? So let's go through these one by one quickly. Our security, right, as you know, Google has been there for almost couple of decades now, and GCP also uses the same security model that of Google, right? We have been using like Gmail, YouTube, and many other apps, right? So all those best practices from the and the learnings from using these applications have been baked into the GCP platform. So obviously the security will be much better because they have all these experiences of using the same kind of a model in their other applications. Second point is pricing. They do offer a billing based on per second, and the minimum is 1 minute, which is for most of the other cloud services also, right? But billing per second is something which is very crucial, and most of the services are built accordingly this. So if you're using GCP, you can make use of per second billing and try to reduce your bills. Third, and which is the most important, right, which we are going to talk about in details in the next few lectures, is the data and ML. A lot of innovations have been done by Google, right? Right from the Hadoop days, MapReduce, Bigtable, a lot of innovations have been happened at Google, and they have been working a lot on these technologies. BigQuery, which is the cloud warehouse by Google, it is one of the most popular warehouses. Again, I won't say, I won't compare it with Snowflake or Redshift or Synapse, but yes, there are a lot of innovative services within GCP world, a lot of open source based services are there which we'll look at. But yes, if you are trying to build a data ecosystem using GCP, then you'll find a lot of services that we can definitely can make use of. Fourth is the global network, by which we can get faster content delivery, consistent, it is scalable performance. So yeah, they have a global network, which like all the other cloud providers also. And finally, environment, right? There is a lot of emphasis these days on environment as well. You might be aware that AWS is the war framework which is there, right? So they have introduced this sustainability pillar as well. Similarly, within GCP, right, there are a lot of things which have been done to help the environment. It runs on 100% renewable energy wherever it is available. Okay, they have put in a lot of efforts and again brought in a lot of innovations to help the environment as well. So yeah, these are the five important reasons why you should explore GCP. And for me, right, being a data person, obviously third one which I've been talking about in this lecture is the data and ML services. So in our next few lectures, right, we'll try to get into all these services and try to understand what are these and how they are different with the other cloud providers also. And that is where I think all our learning is going to help us. People who are watching this and who have expertise in the other cloud platforms, please do comment and let me know your thoughts as well. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll continue this lecture series. So before we leave, guys, I've started a new Substack newsletter as well for the folks who are new to data and cloud. It's a free newsletter weekly. You can have a look at it. And yeah, finally, all the credits, all this colorful PPTs and all is because of various providers who are giving free content. The icons aid for the icons. Blush is a new thing that I recently explored, and obviously Unsplash for their free images, and finally all the Google Cloud documentation. So thank you guys, and hope to see you soon.